Lee, it's defeat in our first pre-season outing. Some lessons to take from today?
I loved it, loved every minute of it. Full credit to St Neots. I thought they were brilliant, a really, really good side, going to do really well in their league. I think they're better than some Step 3 sides, to be fair. But look, it was very, very difficult first half. It was they camped in, and we've got to have more about us to make sure that we can move teams around. We didn't use the wide areas enough. We kept trying to force through the middle, and eventually you'll get caught out doing that. I thought that, you know, we controlled the game for 90 minutes, but having said that, I thought at half time we just tried to say to the boys about getting the ball wider and causing more problems. I thought that we were very, very good for 15-20 minutes of the second half before we made a number of changes, and then I thought we'd become disjointed. I thought we were poor. Our ball retention was terrible, and I've just said to fellas there, you know, don't take my kindness for weakness, because, you know, in 10 days' time, after Potter's Bar, we'll be making some massive decisions at this football club of who's going to go with us and who's not. And you have to be them players that are coming with us. And every time you have an outing at this football club, you have to give it your all. And I just felt in the second half, last half an hour, we didn't show that. Listen, I've got to be careful because, you know, I'm playing Hams as a right-hand side centre half. I'm playing Rio and Ori as wing-backs. I'm playing Willow as a 10, and it was all a little bit all over the place. And, you know, Samuel Adenola's playing left-hand side centre half, and so it's a little bit messy, and that's on my shoulders, and that's us that we need to take that on board. But I thought before the subs with 15, after 15 minutes of the second half, we were strong. We looked decent. We moved the ball well. But this is what pre-season's all about. I don't want to go into the season having won every single pre-season game, because it's false. I need to see nights like tonight. I need to see us breaking, giving the ball away and what we like on the turnover of the counter-attack. And that's for us now to go away and work on. So a really good workout on just what we needed.
And then just one to take from today. Obviously, we're playing on a grass pitch. We've said before, we're not on a grass too much during pre-season. Is that just a big thing going into the season for you?
I think it's a great point. I'll be honest with you. I think it's a really, really good point. You know, it's the first game tonight that we've had on grass. It's the first session we've had on grass, and I'm sure it does make a difference. But listen, for me, you can still head the ball. You can still pass the ball to your own player. You can still take people on. You can still cross the ball. You know, there's no different. You know, there's no different, and you can still work hard and win your tackles, win your headers. So I think it's a really valid point, but at the same time, I expect so much better from some of my players. So that's something we've got to take away. You know, have we got grass players and have we got Astro players? Time will tell. But as I say, brilliant lesson tonight. A very, very good lesson in what we need to do and how we need to improve, and we need games like that, because, as I said, I don't want to be going into the season with a full sense of security. Welcome back Isaiah, Mauro, Charlie Rowan, and people's places are under threat, and that's how it is. And Devontae, you know, people's places will be under threat, so it's no good. Tonight what happened was we done to Barnet and St Neots done to us what we done to Barnet, and that was the difference in the game. They countered really well, they camped in, they were hard to break down, and when it became disjointed, their players caused us major problems with 20 to go. So yeah, as I say, we've got a lot to work on, and there's some really good signs and there's some negative signs, and that's what pre-season's all about.
Thank you, Lee.
Cheers.